I love you. What's going on, guys? My name is Alex Chris Martin, and today I'm going to be making a video for you guys just talking about what I keep in my gym bag, what I think are some essentials to have for the gym anytime you're going to work out. Maybe some stuff you need, some stuff you don't need, some stuff that's just nice to have, so let's jump right into the video. I figured first thing I'd show you guys is the actual gym bag itself. It's just a general, like gray Under Armour bag. I got it for my birthday. It's pretty big, which I like a lot. I would rather it be too big than too small. A problem I had with my last bag was it a little too small, and so I had to like cram everything in there, but this one's nice, fits everything I need in it. So number one is going to be a pair of Converse Chuck Taylors. I prefer the red, and I also prefer the low cuts. I don't prefer the high tops, but it doesn't make that big of a difference. The reason I use these when I lift is the foot is flat, and to me it feels much more natural, especially because I'm extremely flat-footed. And the way I've always thought of it is, you know, in most running shoes or athletic shoes, it has the really cushiony bottom, and I don't think that you would run or work out like on a bed. I love you. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Next up's gonna be my workout journal. You guys saw this in the last one when I covered the upper body workout, but essentially it just has a ton of my workouts in here, and I track pretty accurately. I go by set, by a rep, by a weight, by a rest. And I think it's just something really important to do to make sure you're progressively overloading and you're continuing to make that workout more and more challenging. I don't believe you have to follow it to the T, like do the same workout every single time, but I think it's a good idea to keep the same general structure. Alright, here I've got a lacrosse ball similar to a foam roller. You just kind of put it across tendons, joints, whatever it may be, preferably muscles over joints. It just helps reduce inflammation, move around some of that lactic acid, just make everything feel a little bit fresher, a little bit better. When I first impinged my shoulder, I would use this once or twice a day, and I think it made a huge difference. Along with that, or kind of along the lines of that, it's just this big, it's not even an exercise band, it's just like a normal band that I use for exercises. I do a lot of pull-aparts to get my rear delts ready and just to kind of warm up my upper body. That's a huge part of my warm-up. And this is really cool because it's easy, it's compact, you can move it around easily, it weighs like nothing, and you adjust the resistance depending on how close you make your grip. So I just got some iPhone headphones that I just use to listen to music. I don't have any like super fancy ones, but I do have this very I don't even have a word for it. When I first got the 7, don't get me wrong, like I love the 7. Like the video you're watching right now is on the iPhone 7 Plus. I mean, I'm in love with the camera, and the phone itself is fantastic. But the headphone jump thing to me was a little soon. I have found myself without the dongle. The dongle, again, is what they called it. The official name is the dongle, and I find myself without it a little bit too often, and it's not that big of a deal, but like it's just annoying, honestly. Just in case I'm in a 7th grade football locker room and I want to fit in. Alright guys, next up we got the only supplement besides creatine and whey protein that I use, and that is L-citrulline. It's just good to use as a pre-workout every now and then. It's pretty cheap, it costs like 20 bucks for the 30 or 40 servings, whatever that is. In there. It's pretty cool. I haven't noticed a massive change with it, but I do use it as a pre-workout once in a great while, and it definitely does make at least a little bit of a difference. Health and hydration. Always go to the gym with a water bottle. It is so much more convenient than walking into the water fountain after every single set, especially if you're someone who's like me and goes through like 2 or 3 of these 16-ounce water bottles in one workout. Alright guys, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got some ideas here and there. Out of everything that I showed you in that video, the one thing I would absolutely recommend to you the most is the journal. Really going through progressive overload. Track your workouts. Make sure you know what you're doing. You have to make sure that you're going heavier, you're taking less rest, you're doing more reps. You have to make sure that something is progressing every single workout, no matter how little that progression will be. And keep in mind, as you get deeper and deeper into the sport, the progression will most likely be smaller and smaller. But unless you're periodizing in a certain way, you need to make sure that you're progressing every single workout. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and all of the other stuff that you hear every single freaking YouTuber say at the end of their freaking videos. I'm Alex Chris Martin. I'll see you in the next one. More importantly,